What's up, everyone? Welcome to a movie and a cocktail with Bobby and Dennis. I am Bobby Jarrell.
And I am Dennis.
So this is episode 2 of our new podcast, a movie and a cocktail with Bobby and Dennis. So on our first episode, we reviewed the Old Guard part 1 and part 2 that's available on Netflix. So make sure y'all go back and check that one out. So for this episode, we're going to jump right on into the movie Madea's Destination Waiting by Mr. Tyler Perry himself. So, if you guys haven't seen the movie already, this will be a spoiler alert. If you've seen Tyler Perry movies before, you already know how it's going to go probably. But, so, getting into Madea Destination Wedding, that is currently available on Netflix. It came out on August 12th, if I'm not mistaken.
July.
So, what I said, August?
Yeah.
I did say August. July 12th. All right, so with the movie and the cocktail, I have a whole list of notes that I took during this one. But I'll ask you, Dennis, are you a Tyler Perry fan?
I am a Tyler Perry fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen just about everything, from plays to his movies, and this one here, I could say, is a repeat and a repeat of what has happened previously before.
Okay.
With his Madea.
Mm-hmm.
Do I like it? No. What do I think about it? Like, why are we really revisiting this character? Why? Like, why are we wasting our time going back here? But I understand that he was trying to push for happiness.
Yeah.
And family and unit as usual.
Yeah, and I think like that's Tyler Perry thing, especially like with the Madea characters, like, there's going to be some dysfunction within the family, and then it's up to the matriarch.
Yep, the matriarch of the family
to like get everybody back together, and that's the like Madea character who 80-something years old, doing the same shit that same stuff that
she was doing
20 years ago.
Yes, it's like no growth. Like what's happening?
Right.
What's happening with it?
And I think like that's my thing with Tyler Perry movies. Even like, yes, the characters aren't showing growth, but also within his work, yes, outside of Madea, he's tried different things. Like with the movie with Kelly, the Divorce in the Black stuff he did, Straw,
and what was that one?
Jazz Blues or Blues Jazz or something he did.
I'm trying to remember that one.
Well,
the one he tried, I remember he tried to play, he was a cop at one point in one of his movies. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that was his movie. I think he was in somebody else's movie.
Well, I was trying to give him his props.
The best one he been in. But no, seriously. Stop playing. But for me, I agree with there's no growth in the characters. But then also within his writing, within his directing, I feel like there's no growth. Yes, he's trying different things, but there's still like I don't feel like he spends time.
What you mean he's trying different things?
Like with the different types of movies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So with like the Straw and the one with Kelly and stuff. Mia Cooper.
More drama.
Yes. He's trying that versus all the comedy stuff, right? But I think even within those films, one of the things we kind of talked about offline was it's as if he's rushing his writing style.
Okay.
One of the films, I really feel like Tyler started writing the movie, took like a couple of day break, and then he started again with writing the movie. But I don't think he went back and read the beginning of it.
Oh, okay.
He worked on the end part of it and forgot what he said.
So
in the beginning
he took a break in between and just said, you know what, I'm just gonna pick up wherever it
goes. It might be 3 different movies, but hey, we just gonna make it do what it do. So I think like within his writing, it's not quality writing. It's the same type of storylines. Yeah. Everything is very surface. Yeah. And I don't know if you picked this up, but within Madea Destination Wedding, Tyler Perry is narrating what's happening. So every time when he's like, well, we need to figure out why this woman want her to get married, and she don't know what's going on. It's like that's his way of moving the scene along. So it's like I feel like a lot of it was just like improv for some of it because Cora can't improv at all.
Oh no.
But that's how
looking like a deer in headlights.
Lost, oh, baby. Like I don't know if that's Tamala Man or that's Cora actually being Cora, but I feel like that's Tamala Man not knowing what.
But then you had Brown with these same jokes. Same jokes with the gospel. Everything is that a church? Is that a church event that we going to?
Right. Come on, you know it's not a church event. But even with that, I think like what they do is like Tyler does it. David Mann has done it. Mm-hmm. So what they'll do is they'll repeat a joke a few times. Okay. And so as an actor, the hard thing is it's hard it's not hard in my opinion, but you have to be able to separate stage from film. In film, you don't need to repeat a joke if it didn't land well the first time. Yes. You take it as
what isn't that a process of you have to plan who your audience is. Stage plays is going to have a live audience sitting right there and kind of immersed in the experience. Whereas in film, you have a not a veracity. Ooh, I done gave a new word. Come on. I put a new word out there. A variety of individuals that's going to be watching it from in there on a plane, at home, different locations and stuff like that, and that may be catered to you. That may be catered to different type of people.
So I think the thing is like that's why we have like what people probably call like black movies, white movies, and stuff like that. Okay. So black movies are going to typically cater to the black audience, like it's a predominantly black movie. So they're going to say jokes that if a white person was sitting in the theater, 85% of them, 90% of them wouldn't get the joke. Mm-hmm. But if we look at our lives as black people, are more in a mirror image of white people's lives, right? So they do some of the same things, or we do some of the same things that they do. So if we're watching a movie, we can relate to that. As far as, let's say you running late for work and you get up and you trying to get dressed and you leaving everything behind, you dropping stuff. That's a universal experience, right? Okay. And so even like, let's say marriage and family and all of those connections, that's universal. Mm-hmm. But when we talk about the black experience, a white woman is not going to watch Barbershop because they don't have that
understand
experience.
It. Yeah.
A white man is not going to be interested in not Barbershop, beauty shop. Mm-hmm. A white man is not going to watch Barbershop because they don't have that experience. I mean, or that interaction or whatever with our community
because the way they can't relate to it.
Right. So that's why I say like you're going to have movies that are going to be more universal. White movies do better, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. So if somebody listening, tell me I'm wrong. But a white movie is going to do better because we like Superman. Uh-huh. We enjoy that. Like we grew up on Superman because we didn't have a lot of black shows to watch. But if we look at what's the man? What was it? Damon Wayans that played
He-Man. It was a He-Man.
Man. Look it up. With the red suit on and the belt. So because that's not a universal character, it's not going to do well because it's not black and white people supporting. Mm-hmm. So like Superman going to do well because and Jurassic Park because everybody's supporting that.
Yeah, is universal.
Yeah. And so I think like with Tyler Perry has created a Madea movie that has kind of broke the boundaries a little bit because he does well. But I don't think that it's
Blank Man.
Blank Man. Tyler Perry has done well with like his everything that he's accomplished, and like kudos to him for what he's accomplished, what he's opportunities that he's provided for black actors, especially in the Atlanta area. That's great. But I feel that there's no effort to make his movies better. Like you said, everything is kind of a repeat of what's happened in the past. Madea doing the same stuff. You knocking stuff over everywhere you go.
But Destination Wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we visiting a wedding again? Why?
He running out of ideas. And I think even if we did, like, because what movie was it?
The Family Reunion.
Okay. Did you enjoy that one?
Yes, I enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed that one because it gave you suspense. It gave you drama. It gave you suspense. Madea was funny at her height. Funny.
Okay.
Back then.
So I think the thing that made Madea funny in the beginning was because it was new. Like, the people that saw the plays, they're like, oh, I've seen Madea now. I get to see Madea. I've seen on stage. I see y'all. You told me earlier that you had. We had
the bootleg. VHS. We had the bootleg VHS tape.
We get to see her on screen now, but it's like, oh, okay, that's a stage play.
Still he doesn't give us no new content.
And that's what I'm saying. I think like the stuff, it was funny in the beginning. But Tyler Perry, come on now. It's been 20 years and we're doing the same joke.
Yeah.
I need a husband or something.
Yes, I was about to say, I need Madea. She done gave up that fast life. She become a grandma. She's a real grandmother that's teaching the little kids how to cuss and stuff like that. I can deal with that. I can deal with that evolution because when have we seen a Madea quote unquote vibe where it's this supposed to be the matriarch of the family or the leader, but with the kids, hanging out with the kids. Besides, you know what? I can do bad by myself. Uh-huh. Was that the one where she was a kid?
Well, she dropped the kids off.
To Madea house. Well, no, they was dropped off to Madea house.
But then they brought
brought her right back. Yeah. So, but the jokes, I didn't get the Madea jokes, to be honest, this time.
Okay, so I will honestly say there were a few jokes that I kind of chuckled at. There were a handful that I actually
Please share, because I didn't chuckle at none of her jokes. Not even that. No, Madea. No, Madea. They coming out the bag. Why she in handcuffs, Cora? Why she in handcuffs, Cora?
It happens every time. There's always something. So, Madea, somebody getting arrested in every movie. Mm-hmm. Madea trying to run and whatever. But anyway, there was a joke that Brown said in the beginning. I can't remember the whole context of it. Mm-hmm. I kind of blocked some of this out. But also for you guys listening, the name of the show is A Movie and a Cocktail with Bobby and Dennis, and we actually have some cocktails. I think
sipping on. Come on, tequila.
Number 2 in the shot.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, back at it. But Brown said something about Madea looking easy to milk.
But they've always been battle for with, because that's one thing that they really call out on Madea all the time is her weight.
Right. But it's like that joke made me chuckle because I'm like, even though if you're going to have to back and forth, sit down and come up with some new jokes instead of using the same thing over and over. Like, we know Brown, and then like, who cares?
I'm tired. And then Brown, it's always tacky. Brown is going to be known to be tacky.
Okay, so Cora, Madea told Cora, this is like a joke that I found funny because I had to write it down.
I see. Yeah, you are in tune.
So it said,
and I'm not.
Told Cora, whatever. Madea told Cora, don't make me pimp you out.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was funny.
It sounds better when you say it.
So I'm gonna just go through my notes.
Okay, come on.
All right.
Come on, bring them.
And you can tell me your thoughts. So you can give me an answer for it. I wrote, I don't like looking at Tyler on screen.
Why you don't like looking at Tyler on screen?
Because, man, it's like
dressed up as a woman or a man.
The man. The woman was fine.
Why you think he looks uncomfortable?
He's like, I gotta play like I'm a dad, and I slept with this woman.
Okay,
like that was wrong. I'm sorry.
I was up to.
Please remove that.
So this is not okay. please put in a disclaimer that this is not a Tyler Perry bash or anything.
You talking about this episode?
Yeah, this episode. Please put this in. But ever since he played Why Did I Get Married, I was like, really?
Right.
Really? Okay.
Like, not saying that I've ever done it, but when you like had sexual relations with the person before, and you see them like on social media,
it'd be like, oh shit.
No, but they pretending like they
something else.
And they be like, really?
I didn't know. Tyler, I didn't know you had it in you.
Like Tyler, girl.
But Brian has been a big character, especially in the Madea movies.
True.
So
but I didn't like this one was about Brian.
Brian had to bring his private life out. Brian's wife has basically met a rich man.
Maybe on the next one it'll be Brian finally comes out. Or it could be like Madea.
No, why Brian got to come out? Brian has been married. Brian has been through something. Brian, first of all, done had kids with a crackhead. Ooh. The crackhead did him dirty, then turned around and got clean, and now left him for a rich man. Come on now. Brian done been through some stuff.
Yes, and I think that's all because Brian is a homosexual.
Oh, anyway, what gives homosexual from that?
He just look uncomfortable.
Is it
the fact that he have to pretend?
You sure it's not? You sure it's not the actor?
I did not say that. Just in case y'all don't know anybody's voice, this is Bobby Jarrell. That was a dentist that said.
I'm just playing.
But
sorry.
But another thing, I'm watching the movie, and when Madea kept on like Deborah, I was like, wait. This is the same lady from the other movie that walked into the church singing. It was really Cheryl Pepsi Riley that was singing. The lady was just pretending.
Yeah.
You know, Tiffany. What's her name? Tiffany. Dang, I was just looking at her the other day.
Not Tiffany Evans.
The one, yes, Tiffany Evans.
Okay.
The Promise Ring. You know, she was in that movie. The one that she was in with the mom was a crackhead. So I'm thinking that Tiffany Evans' character was this girl in this film. This the same character. Oh yeah, the daughter. Yes,
the daughter. Yeah.
So I'm thinking that was the daughter.
But this is the same daughter from Madea Boo, the Madea Boo movie. That's when he upgraded. Oh no! Oh, okay. So that's why. So the daughter.
Way off then.
Yeah, you way off. So yeah, he didn't. That's the only daughter that he used back in. I guess you could say back in the early Madea movies.
Well, but Tiffany was his daughter, though, right?
Yeah,
the mom was
in that one. But when he came out with Madea Boo 1 and 2,
this girl.
She became the daughter.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
And so that's another thing. Do they have the same name?
Yeah, they have the same name.
Okay.
He keep the same. Now that's one thing about Tyler and working on this, I guess, Madea franchise is he kind of kept everybody the same.
I disagree.
Who he changed?
There are several films that there's a new cousin, a new aunt
is introduced.
That's introduced.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like none of the other people other than we got Brown, Madea, Bam, every now and then. Oh, what's her name? Madea, look at
more. She called her.
Cassie. No, her name is Cassie. Her name is not Cassie.
Her real name is Patrice. Yeah.
It's somebody's house because she had a show of her own.
Mama.
No, it's not Mama. Not Aunt Bam. Is it Aunt Bam? Aunt Cassie? Aunt. But anyway, while you look it up, she's been in a few of them, not too many. But other than that, it's always a brand new person showing up. I'm like, who are these people, man? The film, and I'm not even
Hattie Mae.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even gonna get into it because it pissed me off so bad. But Madea Homecoming, that was stupid. That was stupid. That was awful. I think that was the one that I said.
That was a tribute to our one and only Queen Bee.
Yes, and she should have sued him. I don't know if I said it when we were recording or not, but that was the one when I was saying that he started writing and then took a break and then came back. I feel like that movie, he came back and he didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
No, because that ending was so.
It was so awful.
That ending so.
It was awful.
And it was just like, wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Like, we only got 2 more days to film. I'm finishing up the last scene right now, and I'll send it to y'all while y'all on set. Figure it out. All right, so another note that I wrote, the son. What was the son like that?
Oh, what was wrong with the son? What was wrong with the son?
It was like, why is he so silly and goofy and immature? Like what was the purpose of the son's character?
Well, the purpose, I feel like purpose was more of him being the goofy and the one that, okay, well, why he's still acting like a little kid, like a little boy,
and it was like it just didn't fit in my
and opinion. Brian and them basically babied him though.
But it was like, to me, it was in the film as a whole. What did he add to the film? It was almost like he was trying to be like they had.
But you gotta have a supporting character, though, right?
We had a bunch of supporting characters.
We had
enough.
A field day.
More than enough. But I just didn't. I wasn't a fan of the character.
But I give it up to her boyfriend saying that he was helping him get his high school diploma, though.
Yeah,
that was real. That was real cool. That was great. Even though. He wanted to wear his little bear
hat, the little baby dog was feeling like. But then it's like you have moments where he's not on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Then you got moments where he's on the spectrum. Like, it just didn't. That's kind of like I made the comment about him not like writing or getting feedback from people on his writing. So it's like I needed to understand what was the purpose of the character. So like there's a part where they said, oh, he has a 4.0 or 3.9 GPA.
He was he was very smart.
Right, but then they say he's getting ready for college. But he's 19. So is he 19 in high school with a 4.0 GPA and getting ready for college, or is he? Because
if he's like that, then he had like an extra year in high school.
He'll be there till he's 21. So that's the thing. So it's like small things like that I'm like, this don't make sense to me. Like, is he in high school? Why is he 19? Is he got held back, but how he got a 4.0? Like, is he getting ready for college, or he's going to college? Because I think the man said that he was leaving him money.
Yeah, for
he goes to
college.
So he's 19 with a 4.0. But he can't get this money till he go to college. So I don't understand. Make that make sense to me.
But wasn't the man that was leaving money also the individual that was doing his ideal was to help the kids out?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. He was going, but didn't he say he was giving the son $1 million when he go to college?
Yeah.
The daughter $1 million when she get married.
Yep.
So if the son is 19
and going to college,
no. If he's 19,
getting ready
with a 4.0 GPA, he has to be in something. He has to either be in college or he needs to be in high school. He's not in high school because he can't get the $1 million
until he go to college.
Right, but so where is he at 19 with a 4.0 GPA?
Tyler did not express where it was at.
But you understand how it don't make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I'm asking. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Small things like that he don't pay attention to. And then it's like, okay, if he is getting ready to go to college, and I'm just thinking about this, why the mom trying to pimp her daughter off to somebody instead of just waiting?
I thought she was trying to get the money. I thought she was trying to
I think she was trying to
get the money real quick. So that's why she was pimping her out.
Right. But that's the thing. So it's like, why would do you care that less about your daughter? Your son, quote unquote, getting ready to go to college. So just wait till he go to college. He got a 4.0 GPA. He said, I'm sure he's gonna get in somewhere.
Well, why do I have to wait right now when I have a daughter right here that I can go ahead and marry off to?
But do you think that is right? Do you think
there's nothing wrong with that. That means I can get the money sooner.
Yes, I get that, but I'm asking you, just because you can get the money sooner, does that make it okay?
No, I mean, both of the situations are not okay though.
Well, the son want to move, I think it's okay. He just got to go off to college, which he's on that track. So it's not, you're not doing nothing manipulative. You just like, oh shit, my son about to go to college, so that money gonna pay for his school. Let me give me a little chunk of change.
But that's stealing from your child, though.
I don't think it's stealing. I think it's
This is what?
give me a little bit.
Because that money is for his school. Period.
I'm about to go to school, spend $1 million on school.
I mean, you don't know what school he going to. What that man? You know how much Harvard costs?
I don't. I never.
Me neither. Me neither.
Anywho, all right. So, the son was my favorite character. The Xavier character, the fiance.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about his character?
He was doing too much at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so are you supposed to be this generation showing how disrespectful they are to elders?
Mm-hmm.
Also, okay, what you hiding what type of situation from people? Why are you hiding that situation from people?
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody have their own.
But at the end of it, it's like,
yeah,
there was nothing to hide.
That's your mama.
Right.
Okay. And then when he was trying to kind of scoot along, I'm like, okay, are you gonna say something? Are you gonna say something that no, you're not? Basically, this is not no woman that you're sleeping with. This is
the mama.
Yeah, the mama.
Right,
when
like that could have been nipped in the bud right then.
Right then and there. Like why it took for you to go, just leave, just go, just go, just go.
And that's with Tyler Perry. I'm like, when I say storyline is not there, it's like stuff like that is like, this doesn't make sense. It's over the top. So I think people enjoy the over the top aspect of the acting and the directing. But if you break down the actual storyline, it's like, bro, this don't make sense. Like, I think it's on my notes somewhere, but the part when Bam overhears old boy on the phone, Cora, I think it was Bam. She calls Madea, get here right now, get here right now, get here right now. I don't know how long it took Madea to get there, but them motherfuckers still on the phone having the same conversation. It took him that long
to get over there because she was eating in it or something.
She was at the casino.
Oh yeah,
at the casino. And then Madea comes and hears the conversation also. Nah. Like, oh, who are you? Oh, I know you. Like,
that's Deborah. That's Deborah's husband. Oh, did I give it away? Oh,
who you?
Yeah, did I give it away? That's Deborah's husband.
It's okay. If you're in this deep, then you know, hey, it's spoiler alert.
Exactly.
I don't know if I said that earlier. I did.
Ooh, yeah. Well, right. Now you said it now.
We need to get a recording that says spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. But it was like in that moment, I'm like, come on.
Like, why?
There was no better way for you to find this. And then like, okay, Madea, all throughout the movie, we need to find out why she's trying to marry this girl off. Oh my God, I wonder what's going to happen later in the movie. Madea figures out why she's trying to marry this girl off.
It's same old difference. Different cast.
So I know we kind of jumping all over. So if y'all haven't seen the movie,
we are.
Kind of be all right.
We are.
But so towards the end, I don't know. Kind of, I'm skipping a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go back and read my notes. But there was a part where the mom comes and she's trying to apologize because we figured out that the mom's trying to marry her off so she could get the money from the stepdad that's actually divorcing her. So the daughter's like, I don't want to talk to her ever again. And then she's upset about the boyfriend because she thinks that he's sleeping with his mama. Yeah. Then I'm like, I'm about to cuss just now. Lady, you never met his mama before, but you want to marry him? Like, come on, Tyler Perry.
We're rushing things. Then
it's like the first time that he meets your daddy is you telling him that you want to marry him, but you've been dating him for over a year, but you close to your daddy. So why haven't you told your daddy about this person?
I really didn't take it that they were close.
Because he said he raised them.
Just because you raise somebody, that don't also mean you're close. When kids get teenage years, sometimes the closeness shift a parent.
I don't know. I guess in my mind, I thought they were close. Maybe they were. Maybe they wasn't.
I got from the daughter's relationship was, yes, when she was younger, because when Brian was sitting on the porch at Madea and Joe's house, and he was saying, well, I don't know, like how she can just come come in? How can she just come in and take? I've basically raised her all these years, and now she just come in and swoops in and just takes her.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like that was Brian telling us that, hey, I raised my daughter, but yet it's still the mother has come in because she's rich and she's able to do anything, and she took my place.
Right, and I guess for me, and with him saying all of that, I thought it was like, oh, I thought we were close, but mom came in with money, but I don't know, maybe I was wrong. But it's what? Oh, so I don't know. I guess for me, when the part when Brian was like, "Oh, he'll pay for the wedding," I'm like, "Why would you pay for the wedding?
Well,
you know you don't have the money."
Deborah said fathers pay for the wedding, and Deborah had already put in Byron, I guess, whole
Brian.
demeanor that like you supposed. I got a man with money, but so you supposed to be providing for your daughter.
But this, I think, again, when Tyler Perry writes, it's stuff that instead of building the storyline, he kind of front loads everything. It's like let me talk about how you can't afford the wedding, and then bam, we get there. Oh, you can't afford to pay for it. You can't afford to pay for it. Now we already know a bunch of stuff is about to happen. So it's like instead of like letting it happen, where he's like, no, I got it, I got blah blah blah, and then like later on we find out, oh my God, he ain't got nothing. Then it makes everything that they did back funny. So it's like he's kind of with his writing. I say it's surface because he doesn't build it up. He doesn't allow you to kind of like get drawn into it.
Okay.
Even when we talk about like an arc of a storyline with him, we're gonna find out in the beginning. This woman is upset. She's distressed. She's going through something. In the middle of it, gonna be like, bam! Everything that we thought happens.
Yeah.
Then we get to the end. It's like, bam! What we thought was gonna happen at the end didn't happen. We're gonna introduce a character at the very last minute, in the last 5 minutes of the film, and that's gonna be the person that did everything. It's like, Tyler, what?
Pick one.
like build it up to make us want to wait until the end. But it's like everything is just so predictable with his films. And I feel like over the last however many films, even with him trying the different types of the genres of movies, it's like it just there's no development on his end with the writing.
So because he's more popular, that's why you think that's why his movies become box office hits? Can we say box office hits now?
In a sense, I guess, like streaming hits, because streaming wise, they do good. I think for me, there's a network for a market for it, right?
Okay.
So like you and I have talked about our different perspectives of the films and how things are. You look at films more as an entertainment aspect. I look at films as the production value of it and the creativity of it.
Yeah.
And so there are more people like you who are just watching to entertain themselves, and they enjoy the movies. The few people like me that are like,
gonna critique it from front to back.
We don't enjoy it the same way. So I don't know, and I guess that's the beauty of the podcast is we have two different perspectives. You're the one that is just the entertainment factor. I'm the one I want to talk about the writing, the directing. And speaking of Tyler Perry, I don't know if you're listening to this, bro. We see your body doubles. Like the camera shouldn't be on their face while it's over the camera shot.
People, man.
You can't fall on the floor.
Lazy in production, man.
Tyler Perry can't fall on the floor, and then we see a whole other man.
You got lazy in production, partner.
There's like I saw a post on Facebook. They had a picture or a video of that last scene when Tyler faints when he finds out that it's however much $1,000 on his card. He faints, and then when the camera pulls out, I'm like, bro, that ain't Tyler Perry. The guy post was like, now Tyler Perry, who is this man? And it's small things like that. Like,
I thought you was gonna talk about the going through the window, not the window, the glass when it was at the.
So we talking about the to get the passport.
Yeah.
So, do you have a passport?
Yeah.
Did you go to the office and sit down and say, I'm filling out paperwork?
No, I had to do it online.
But how long it took you to get your passport?
Ooh, like maybe 2 months? And it's like 2 months.
I guess it's something like that. It took me like 5 weeks for mine.
Oh, okay. So you got to speed. You got to.
No, it was regular. I did the regular. It was just regular.
Good job, sir.
Yeah, I didn't do it. It came back in time. But anyway, but yet Tyler Perry and them sat there. They sat there filling out the paperwork. They got called back. That paperwork wasn't even processed. They went back to.
But it's a movie.
They went back there and took them
a movie. Though
they went back there and took them a picture, and their passport was ready to go.
Mm-hmm. But that's a movie. That's the movie thing. Production.
I get that, but movie production still needs to make sense. It's like that's the thing with Tyler Perry. What I'm saying, my whole issue with Tyler Perry is small things like that.
How would you have did that scene? How could you put that scene together?
If I knew that it was going to be, if it was going to be a thing of either if it's going to be a quick wedding where we got like a week or two, then Brian is the DA. He could have been reaching out to somebody and be like, hey, I need to expedite 5 passports, and having a thing like that where they sitting at the airport where like, Brian better have my passport. I need to get my passport so I can get over here and get these men. Make it believable if it needs to be a little far-fetched, but still make it believable.
Okay.
So if we do an expedited one, do an expedited one. Make a joke of the expedited thing, and it's like, hey, we're leaving at the end of the week. It's Tuesday. We need these by Thursday. So at least we can say, oh, the reason why they got them so fast is because they did it expedited. But they literally were filling out the paperwork.
We would have missed out. We would have missed out on Madea acting Madea.
But we could have found a different way to put that same thing in.
She had a little moment at the airport too.
Right, and all that's fine. Stuff like that is fine. Just make it a little bit more believable. They were literally filling out the paperwork and got called back. The paperwork wasn't even processed. When did the picture print? Like, when was the whole print?
That was all behind scenes. Uh-oh.
But do you think it was? Did it make sense to you? Is that really how it happens?
To separate?
No. That's not what I'm asking.
No, it does not happen like that.
So
I gotta separate. But do you think? I mean, what about separating movie life from real life? Sometimes you have to do that, right?
Yes. But the thing is, make it believable. So if there needs to be a scene in between, if there needs to be something in between to make it a little bit more believable, then that's fine. Like I said, if we did it expedited, like make it to where it's an expedited thing versus they literally just got up and went into the back.
Like their driver license. They took the whole driver license concept.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And to me that doesn't make sense. So it's one thing to make. There's one thing to be a movie versus it being. What I'm about to say, I forgot what I'm about to say. This dang old tequila.
Talk to you.
It's talking to me. I think what I'm trying to say, if I can remember correctly, is that I understand that it's a movie, but if I'm watching something, in order for me to be submersed in the movie, I have to understand and agree with what's going on screen. And if it's not actually believable, I'm like, I'm not submersed into it. I'm just watching it.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily entertaining me because it doesn't make me feel like I'm a part of what's going on. And so with Madea, like some of the things that Madea does, like you set a whole car on fire. Ain't no police looking for you or nothing.
And
they ain't got no cameras.
Yo, when I watched that particular scene with Madea and the individuals that was trying to take her car, it kind of reminded me of a YouTube video I saw where someone was stealing someone's car, and so the lady had used the hose.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, so what did he happen to just do what others? Because other people look at other stuff and get ideas off of it. So, it's like, okay, Taylor, I see you.
I'm not speculating, but I don't know if I don't think I put on my notes, but I'm like, oh, so we stealing jokes.
Well, okay. Not jokes or scenes. That's two different ones, man.
It's a concept or something.
Okay.
So it's based off of, like, I didn't say it, you said it. I'm just going off of piggybacking off of Dennis.
I mean,
this is Bobby Jarrell.
I said what I said.
Okay, when Tyler Perry check you.
Well,
all right. So
give me some money, sir.
All right, my next note is Madea always wants. Do I want to read this out loud? Let me read it first. Oh my God, this. Okay, so I said Madea always wants people to come over for a damn fish fry. Like, so she gonna fix everything. Oh, tell them to come over here tomorrow. I'm gonna do a fish fry. No, I'm gonna do a chicken fry.
Madea, I feel like this is the first time.
Oh no, sir. No,
what was
sir.
the others?
I'm thinking back to what was it? The first one that comes to mind right now is Madea Homecoming, when they had the little backyard party, and old boy was like coming out gay, and Madea just had to narrate the story, like, just tell us you gay. But I'm like, come on now. But she always inviting somebody over so she can fix the issue. You need to go back and watch you some.
Well, I know she likes to bring people together.
Exactly. So, like I'm saying, like a fish fry, but it's always some type of party or a backyard thing or crab ball or something like that.
Because remember on the one with the movie.
Now, I'm not saying every single one.
Okay.
But I'm saying there are several where she's done that. Now, what movie are you talking about?
I was saying, like, I was thinking about with Loretta Devine.
Nope. Didn't she invite them over for dinner?
No, she invited them because she wanted to basically tell them. Well, the mama wanted to tell them to sit.
But who led that conversation?
It was Madea.
That's my point exactly. So,
but that's what she played. She's supposed to play that.
Listen, Dennis. I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is, give me something different.
Yeah. Like
the storyline can't follow that same format.
Madea still basically, she always want to be that.
Do you be what? Be what?
She wanted to be that tote Karen. That tote Karen, off the rip grandmother, but yet and still he has not showed us any growth on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would growth look like for you for Madea?
Like I said before, somewhere she's now working. She's basically being a grandmother. She's sitting down and being a good matriarch that she's supposed to do. She's supposed to be one that you go to and bake your favorite pies and cakes, and she always says she got that sweet potato pie recipe that killed her husband or whatever, but maybe turn that into like a sweet potato pie. Like, give Miss Patty a run for her money, okay? Something like that situation.
Patty needs to go sit down with them old diabetic pies.
Don't do that.
Anyway,
do Patty.
And that's the thing. I think, like, for me, the thing that doesn't make me a Tyler Perry fan is, like, I want to see the characters' development, especially if we've been watching some of the same characters for 20-something years. Like, Madea doing the exact same thing she did. I forgot how old I was at the time, because I say 20 years ago, so I would have been 8 at the time. Let's not do this, Dennis.
That's a far stretch.
Don't do this, Dennis.
But go ahead. Continue your thought.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Continue your thought.
Okay. But Madea doing the same thing she did when the first play came out.
Yes.
It's like, what? Give me something new. I need to. Madea doing a hit and run. Madea,
if you build on the Deborah character, I know you have the ability to build on other characters. Because look what Deborah did.
Did she do anything good?
Deborah growth was good. Deborah was strung out.
Okay, but we didn't see it though. It's just, she gave her life to Christ. Was she in Boo? So that's what I'm saying. So, like, she gave her life to Christ in whatever film that was. family reunion or
Yeah,
something?
that's family reunion.
So she gave her life to Christ. Fast forward to now, she didn't got everything together. She's been married for however long, but yeah, she's getting a divorce. But yet we still don't know anything about her.
Oh no.
So there's stuff like that. Like make it make
Connect
sense.
the dots, Tyler.
It's just like you just like this happens. Fast forward, this happens. Bam, we at the end.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
Let me see what other notes I have for Mr. Tyler Perry. Let me read it before I say it out loud. The passport. 2 weeks to plan a destination wedding.
Them kids was, but the topic was those kids was getting married quickly, or supposed to get married quickly,
right? Because of the mom.
Mm-hmm.
So, I said, did Brian know he was paying for the wedding? Why is he against letting the mom pay for the wedding already? The mom said it's already booked.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, why would he pay for the wedding? Like, is your manhood that fragile that you like, I gotta pay for it? Like, what do you think? Do you think that it was just like his manhood was being challenged?
No, isn't that in any black community where
no, it's not.
No,
it's not.
Well, the black communities I come from,
you
come from the
upper side of town.
No, the bride father pays for the wedding. Now, if you
talked about the white movies and stuff like that before, but like no, like that's stuff they do in those movies. No, that maybe where you from in Savannah, but it's not. It's not.
Let them know 912 what we do. What we do? Yes, that's. Now, if your father, I've seen situations where if the father couldn't afford to pay, then the family got together and paid. I've seen that happen.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Come together.
See where I'm from in Raceland, Louisiana. You heard that, Louisiana? No, they didn't do that. I thought they only did that in movies. And then at that in white movies, not even black movies.
Really?
So y'all did that for real?
Mm.
All right. Bam, Brown, and Joe went in and got their passport in a minute. That pissed me off. Like they went in and was right back out. That shit was printed, processed, everything. Why the mom didn't take the son on a private jet?
Yeah. I was like, what? She don't care too much about her child. Because she got on Brian. Why is he looking like that?
Right. But I think
daddy said it's okay.
I guess I just needed a little bit more backstory of where they are in their relationship or something. Mm-hmm. Like it was like, I guess because I don't know if
because she was more with the daughter than the son.
Right. But I'm saying like just overall, like the mother, the son, Tyler. It's like for me, if I don't keep saying dislike, but there'll be a shot game. Say every time I say like to take a shot for not us, the audience.
Oh,
because we wouldn't be
like.
But anyway, but I guess like give me where Tyler Perry is in his life, where the mom is in her life.
I know you're gonna shoot me.
Then connect
with this
together.
comment I'm about to say.
What's the comment?
The comment is when you look at the other movies as well, a lot of characters did not have a backstory.
They don't. I'm not going to shoot you for that. I agree with you. Why would you think I would shoot you?
And it's like
Tyler Perry. I'm going to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he starts at 8, and then it goes to a 10.
Okay.
And then by the end of the movie, we at a 2. It's like, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Yesterday we were happy.
Severe decrease.
Even like just the increase is like the movie starts off. I'm like, why are these people so mad? Like with the movie with Megan Good and Corey.
Okay.
Divorce in the Black.
Uh-huh.
Not Divorce in the Black. Divorce in the Black.
Mm-hmm.
Why was Corey so mad? Like, why are you angry like that? Like, how did we get here? Why did we stay here? Now that we're here, it's like, what are we going to do? And so that's how all of his movies are. They start on that 8, 7.5, 8, and then by the middle of the movie, it jumps to 10. And it's like, come on, I need to build up. I like you giving me too much. And then at the end, it's like something happened. Madea comes in, or there's somebody that comes and saves the day. Uh-huh. And then at the end of the movie, Kumbaya, my lord.
Everything's gonna be
Kumbaya.
good. Everything's gonna be wonderful.
Kumbaya,
We're gonna be a family
my
that's building
lord.
together.
Like, how did we get here? Just into okay, going back to the movie that we actually were reviewing right now, the daughter. There's a scene where she's talking to Madea and the mom and Madea, Bam, and Cora, and she's like, how could he do this to me? And how could my mom do this to me? Blah blah blah. The mom comes up. I don't want to talk to you.
She felt like a princess that her whole day was ruined.
Whole life. I would say whole life.
Whole life.
So, but even after that, it's like in that moment, she's like she don't want to talk to the fiance because shortly before we found out that we thought that the fiance was cheating on her. But then she goes, well, okay, let's back up a little bit. Let's give a little bit more before we get to that point. So in the film, we find out that I feel like this is a view. We just went straight into this view bashing Mr. Perry. And that's not what we do here. This was
a disclaimer.
We don't do
this
that
was
here.
not
we don't do
any type of bashing.
So throughout the movie is about Medea's granddaughter. We give them a synopsis about 45 minutes into the podcast. Medea's granddaughter is getting married to a guy that the family doesn't know. Tyler Perry plays the nephew character, Medea's niece, because that's Tyler's her nephew. So Tyler Perry's daughter's getting married. He meets the guy in the beginning of the movie. Knows nothing about him. The family's never met him, and so they're having a destination wedding. The mom, who is Deborah, who played the crackhead in another movie, was a crackhead in another movie. And it's crazy because he used the same crackhead storyline in House of Pain. So, but anyway, so the mom is trying to force the daughter to get married. Medea's trying to figure out why they're forcing the daughter to get married. They're doing a destination wedding. Brian is agreeing to pay for the wedding, even though he doesn't agree with the fact that his daughter's marrying this guy that he doesn't know. So then, Bam, Brian, Cora, Joe, Madea, and that was it. Yeah. All of them are going to this wedding. Brian is paying for the wedding, even though he can't afford to. Then it's like, oh, they go to this destination and a bunch of unbelievable nonsense just happens. So fast forward into the part where we're talking about just now with the daughter, there's a scene a little bit before this where Brian catches the man that's going to marry the daughter with another woman. Clearly it's the older woman. He didn't take the time as a DA who's supposed to be educated to be like, wait, what's going on? Who is this woman? He's automatically, oh, see, look, he's cheating on you. Like, bruh, is that the best way you could write this?
Yeah.
Then the whole time they just standing there on the stairs and they looking, nobody stopped and said, wait, this is my mom. The girl that's married.
No one didn't even ask questions.
Nobody. The girl didn't even know that was his mom. Nobody knew that was his mom. But you want to marry him? So what did you think about that? All of that little synopsis.
That's just it's a bunch of confusion.
Right.
A ball of confusion. How are you going to expect for when we look at life? Naturally, a mother and a father of a girl usually, or a daughter, usually would know who their daughter marrying. Or at least out of respect, the future son-in-law will come to the father and say, hey, I love your daughter and, I'm asking for a hand in marriage. That's if they have
a Savannah thing too?
No, I think that's everywhere too a little bit. No, really. I don't think so. Well, I mean, okay, so I'm talking with generations where maybe they kind of grew up with a mother and a father, and stuff.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I understand now. No.
You have a problem with people with single mothers and single fathers?
No, but as a person who may had a single parent or whatever like that, then naturally that parent is going to know that future son-in-law or daughter-in-law family, right?
You would think so.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, in Tyler Perry movies, I'm like, stuff like that, I'm like, how is she marrying him? Like, could it not been a thing where they were together, but he didn't agree with them being together, and now that he's coming to them, like, make me believe it.
In playwriting, right? Is that a concept that you use as playwriting?
So the difference with playwriting with script wise, and I think what Tyler Perry does is he, in my opinion, and anybody out there, if y'all disagree with me, hey, leave me a comment, let me know. Tyler Perry hasn't perfected his craft of writing for film versus writing for stage.
Okay.
When you write for stage, you have to paint the picture. So if something happened in the past, when I'm writing that scene for this actor on stage, they have to be able to paint that picture in their performance and what they're saying. So if it's talking about 20 years ago, we had a disagreement about something, that is building up for the scene that we'll eventually see on stage.
Okay.
But they're kind of feeding the audience information so that when it happens, it makes a little bit more sense. The difference with on camera and doing film, you can actually show these things. So a lot of stuff that Tyler Perry does is like it's Madea narrating or somebody making a comment about something that didn't need to be a comment. It could have been an actual part of the movie that added to the storyline.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
So it's like, even like with Tyler Perry's, like if you notice in his movies, like if there's like a crazy scene, Tyler Perry's always going to, or Madea is always going to be the one to like bring it to a wrap, move on to the next scene. And I think that that's the thing for me is like, you're talking to me instead of showing me. Like, show me this. Like, I want to know what happened between Deborah and her husband. Then it's like Deborah was literally on the phone with the husband. I know he had to know about them chartering a jet and a personal jet and all that. But then she's like, "What are you doing here? Like, what?" And the whole time
she out there spending.
Spending my money.
She's spending that money.
About a couple of $100,000 for this.
And she told them, me and my husband said we'll pay for the wedding.
Right.
Like, how you making all these decisions?
And y'all not even together. But it's stuff like that where it's like, Tyler, like I want to watch. Have you ever watched a movie where as you're watching the movie, small things are happening? And it's like you kind of look back like, oh, that makes sense now. Like, oh, and like you get so like immersed into it because it's like you feel like you're a part of it, like you're actually watching something real happening.
That really pieced together with that,
and it's almost like getting like a glimpse into these people's lives that you don't know, and it's kind of like little crazy.
It's supposed to be a different world too,
right? Tyler Perry doesn't draw me into his worlds because it's like, oh, this happened. Now we're going to move on. I was like, with Tyler Perry, if he said one more damn time, we got to figure out why she's trying to marry this girl off. Like, Tyler, but we get it. We get it. That's the whole concept of the movie. You don't have to keep saying it.
Okay.
You don't have to keep saying it.
I like it. I like that they did. He finally got out of Atlanta.
So where was that? Because I've never been to Atlanta.
Yeah, that's in it's in the Bahamas.
Okay,
it's the Atlantis Island.
So you're saying that was an actual?
That's an actual place.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice. All right. Other notes that I have. It was later in the movie that I realized that the Deborah character is the same character from before. I was like, oh. She's not a crackhead.
That's your aha moment.
It was. I wrote a comment. Okay.
Let
me see. I want you to read it because I said I'm not going to say anything about it. All right, just that top comment.
Not going to say anything about Bam Wall.
All right,
what's wrong with Bam Wall?
I'm not saying nothing about it.
What's wrong with Bam Wall?
I'm not saying nothing about it.
Bam Wall is supposed to give you a wobble. Okay? Bam been giving
wobble.
Hold on. Bam been giving us wobbles since the beginning.
Not wobble. Change the B to a D.
B to D?
Yeah. So not wobble.
Wop.
Wop?
What you said? It's turned
A
to
D instead of Wobble.
wobbed.
Oh Lord Jesus, I'm gonna have to delete this part. DD YODDLE.
I don't know what you're doing there. You gotta say it for me.
Waddle.
A waddle?
Mhm.
Okay.
But I didn't say.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say nothing about it. I'm just moving on. Throughout the film, especially when it was scenes with Madea, Cora, Bam, and Joe, I felt like they were just making shit up. Like
improving or just making
improv, like you call it improving, but I'm like,
they was playing off each other though.
yes, but it's like it got to the point where I'm like, what are we talking about here? What is the purpose of this scene? How, like most of the scenes with all of those characters added nothing to the actual storyline. So I knew nothing about what was going on with this girl and this man. I knew nothing about what was going on with the mom. I knew nothing about Brian most of the time. I knew nothing about him. But it was just about Madea, Bam, and Cora, and Joe and Brown. Like that's what the movie was about. The other part was just something added into it. It was just about them being fools.
But that's the common sense of those three characters there. 3 characters, 4 characters.
However many
3.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always going to be a comic relief.
But it was... Mm-hmm.
It's always going to be a comic relief because once they get together, we know we're going to get a good laugh.
Right.
We're going to have a good time. We know Joe is going to basically be that crazy ass uncle that still think he's still young and stuff like that.
Grown.
That wanna be under a woman. Bam gonna love her man.
But still ain't got none.
Madea is good. Madea always gonna give you that sassy type. Not sassy type attitude, but like smart little sayings.
And Cora gonna be the church girl.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, the movie wasn't about them. The movie is about the destination wedding. But 90% of this movie was about them characters and their interaction. We barely even saw the bride and the group.
I disagree. We seen them. We seen their well, outside of what they all had together, we did see a little bit of their interaction.
A little bit, but it was in.
It wasn't much as.
But it was with Madea and them.
Yeah.
So it was never them by themselves. So we never got to see the actual wedding people, the bride and the groom, together and interacting. Like, how's their relationship? How's their dynamic? Like, if
besides at the end, I get it.
But not even that. It was because that was in the wedding. So I'm like, I need a scene with just but
when
a scene
it was
with
Brian,
just them.
When it was Brian and his daughter was talking, and the guy son had walked up.
But I'm saying just the bride and
the groom.
The groom.
Yeah.
Like, I would have liked the story to be about them.
Okay.
And Madea and them are the supporting characters, adding to the little bits and pieces. But this whole film was just about Madea, Brown, Bam, Cora, and Joe. It was about their whole antics in the casino. The bride and the groom was just extras in the whole film, in my opinion. But I think that's the thing with Tyler Perry is like, what's the story? He'll use the Madea thing to get people in, but there's no real storyline, in my opinion. All right.
Go ahead.
So my next note said, these damn scenes just go on and on and on.
Yeah, they do.
I'm like,
they was really dragging.
Right.
They were really dragging. And then the bachelor scene, I was like, okay, did we need all of that by Brown?
Right. Brown was...
But that was supposed to be comic. That was supposed to be comedy.
Right. And I think, like, if the movie was about... If it was like one of those movies where it's like the first thing that comes to mind is Ferris Bueller Day Out or Day Off or something. If it's a movie about these 5 old friends and it's about their antics, okay, great. Let's make it about their antics. And that's what the movie is about. But that's not. It was supposed to be about the destination wedding.
Let me put Madea and her crew around, and then we'll build on that.
Yeah,
we'll build around that.
Like, just make that movie. Just make this Medea's nursing home, something like that, a retirement home, something like that.
Now that would be something that would be an evolution. I feel with Madea, put her in a nursing home. She around her.
Yeah.
Would you watch that?
Probably not.
Okay.
Like, if he called me and asked me, "Hey, do you want to help me write it?" I would like, "Sure, I'll help you write it in a day that you normally write your movies." Yeah. But just give me something different. Like, I don't know. I don't know. All right, so I feel like this episode was all over the place, but it's the Tyler Haig we talking about Tyler Perry, which is also all over the place. So, all right, as a whole, scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the movie?
If I'm being nice, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I personally feel with this movie, it was okay. Let me give a good old push. It was a movie that I believe Tyler Perry put out to promote himself and not about his brand. Mm. It was more of, okay, well, let me make sure I stay out amongst the people, and they at least have my name out there. And I do have the business with Netflix and I partner. Now, does it seem funny that it's correlating with what he's going through with now in his work, in his life that he's going through? Like, okay, I don't know. I don't think it was a media plot or anything like that. However, it just looks funny that he put this movie out, a Madea movie. The last Madea situation we had was Homecoming, and that was like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago,
something like that.
Yeah,
it wasn't that long, I don't think, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't like it. I personally did not like this movie. This is not a better movie, and yeah, that's why we've been going over all over the place.
For me, I would say I'll give it like a 3.
He keep going down.
This wasn't it, man.
Like why, man?
Why I give it a 3?
Yeah.
To me, I didn't like the storyline. I think it was an opportunity to be a cute little rom-com if it was about the couple. But Tyler Perry, again, like you said, kind of it was about him. This movie was about him playing these different characters. There was no growth and development in the acting. Cora, in my opinion, like I don't know what Tamla Mann and David Mann have over Cora, but Cora's acting is awful. Bam is Bam. She has her moments, but I didn't enjoy the film as a whole. There was no development within his writing and his acting and his directing. It's a typical Tyler Perry movie, and it's like, as a person who, for myself, like, I want to always like grow and do better. So I don't want to keep seeing the same movies or the same jokes and the same storylines over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And it's like Tyler Perry has he uses the same format for his movies. It's like, okay, I'm going to tell you about something that bad happened, blah, 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 bam. We have like this big shocker. After the big shocker, somebody comes in and saves the day. End of the movie, everything's all good. It's like come on. Like, I just didn't enjoy it. I just watched it because of the podcast. I said I would give it a try. I thought,
and I was very surprised that you wanted to do this, because I wanted to do Straw before, and remember we had a discussion. Well, we had like a little small talk about it, and you was like, well, that wasn't that compared to Madea, this one, it wasn't something newer at the time.
Yes, yeah. Because that's the thing, like, we're doing a podcast, we're able to more so do episodes somewhat real time. So it's like, if a movie comes out Friday, we could do a podcast by Sunday and put it out.
Okay.
So it kind of goes with what's trending at that time. So you got people typically are going to want to, before they see a movie, they're going to want to build like, oh, let me see what people are saying about it before I watch it.
But I do feel like we should have this. You should do Straw because to see Tyler Perry point of view from that perspective, because he did better on the storyline with Straw compared to.
And I'm open to saying it, but what I said was like just with the start of the podcast, we want to make sure that people are wanting to watch what we saying. So once we have that following, and people are like, oh, they know what they're talking about, or they're like, oh, they don't know what the hell they're talking about, but it's interesting to listen to their drunk ass talk about it. Let me watch what they're saying. Then we can go back and do like those movies that are not current movies. But overall, like I said, I give it a 3. I'm not looking forward to watching another Tyler Perry movie.
Let's not count him out just yet.
I said what I said.
I mean, I agree with you on Madea, though.
Thank you guys for listening to A Movie and a Cocktail with Bobby and Dennis. Follow us on social media at Bobby Jarrell. That's at BOBBYJAREL, and at Denkirk, and that's at DENKIRK. Like, share, and tell a friend. Peace.